Jaipur's main tourist corridors are highly curated and often crowded. To see the reality of rural Rajasthan, you have to leave the city center and head toward the western horizon. 56 kilometers away lies the town of Jobner. It serves as an unfiltered destination for anyone seeking regional heritage without the typical tourist polish. The primary draw is the ancient Jobner Mata Temple, an active Shakti Peeth built directly into these arid peaks. Local tradition provides the context for this specific location. It is believed to be the exact point where goddess Sati's knee fell during Lord Shiva's Tandava. The site also holds martial weight. These historic borders once defined the territories of the Chauhan and Kangarat Rajput lineages, who used the hilltop as a defensive stronghold. Jobner connects these mythological origins to a documented military record. It is a site where the specific geography dictated the events that took place there. Accessing this history is the primary challenge. Because it is a rural site, you have to navigate the regional bus system. The route covers 56 kilometers and takes an average of 1 hour and 13 minutes, depending on the operator. You will need to secure transport from major Jaipur pickup points, which means boarding at high-traffic hubs like Sindhi Camp or Chomupulia. Reaching the stillness of the hilltop requires first navigating the crowded environment of these regional bus terminals. This map traces that 56-kilometer route. Because transit options vary in price and comfort, you have to align your bus choice with your specific reason for making the trip. This comparison matrix breaks down the first decision: how much physical fatigue you'll trade for a lower price. The non-AC seater is the budget-friendly option, starting at 499 rupees. The trade-off is the physical cost, exposing you to regional heat, road dust, and basic seating. In peak periods, this is the crowded reality of standard rural transit. It is a high-stamina way to travel. The alternatives are AC sleeper and Volvo coaches, which provide enclosed climate control and improved suspension. These premium options raise the price ceiling, with tickets reaching up to 1,799 rupees. The drawback is the schedule. Premium buses primarily operate in the late evening or overnight, with the final departure leaving at 22:45. Saving money on a basic bus is a poor strategy if it leaves you too exhausted to finish the climb once you arrive. Comfort is a functional requirement for the hike ahead. External factors like the Chaitra Navaratri festival will completely change the logistics of this route. Traveling during this window allows you to attend a massive regional fair at the mountain's base. However, it also triggers intense crowds and surge pricing on platforms like Redbus. This timeline shows your protection against that uncertainty: the Flexi ticket. It helps manage travel fatigue or an extended temple visit. You can change your travel date without penalties if you do so up to 8 hours before departure. You also need the live tracking feature. GPS links are sent 30 minutes before boarding, which is necessary to identify your bus in the crowded terminal zones. Successful timing requires an active compromise. You trade logistical ease and cost predictability to see the site at its most vibrant. Once you arrive, you will notice a lack of polished tourist infrastructure. There are very few English-language placards to explain the site's history. Without prior context on the regional Bhakti movement, the ruins and temples lose their connection to the historical figures who inhabited them. For example, the Saint Dadu Dayal preached extensively throughout this Dundar state and established his primary seat in the nearby village of Narayana. His spiritual influence occurred alongside the Rajput political struggles that defined this specific landscape. The mountain provides the setting, but the research provides the narrative. Without it, you are looking at masonry and stone without knowing why it was built. This decision tree finalizes the strategy based on your specific priorities. For the devotional pilgrim, the focus is on maximizing temple time while minimizing cost. This leads to the non-AC seater. The cultural explorer prioritized physical energy to explore the hilltop and the upper Bhairav shrine. This profile requires the AC sleeper or Volvo. That higher ticket price ensures you have the stamina for the climb. Book 3 to 7 days in advance to lock in prices and target the 15:50 early departure. Selecting the wrong transit branch means fighting against your own travel goals all day. Honest self-assessment is critical before you book. Jobner does not offer the curated luxury found in Jaipur city center. However, the 73-minute journey is a small price to witness the authentic traditions of a hilltop Shakti Peeth. A deliberate booking strategy ensures that logistical friction does not interfere with the experience. Regional travel is defined by choosing the right logistical trade-offs to uncover heritage that is otherwise